what's how much is insurance on Lambo?
Depends on age.
Depends on everything. At least because like I was talking to I don't think I talked about this too much, but at one point, and I'll get back to your super chat. Sit down 1 second. Well, I'm actually even answering your question. But in terms of like from what I've seen, depending on what level you get, it might be like $800 to $1,600, depending on what you end up getting and stuff like that. Fresh has actually got a pretty successful car rental business right now. I was actually going to jump in there and stuff like, because he has a really cool business model where you could buy a supercar, just leave it with him. They can rent it out. You get some side income. He makes some money for renting it out. And, and then you can use the car anytime you like. There's a lot of those. I mean, and it works because he's in Miami, and there's only like 2 markets I think it'll work here in the States. Would be like maybe Miami and Vegas. And then from there, it would be just take the whole thing. And from there, it would be somewhere close to like, there would be places like certain, like from there, it's like certain other car markets where it's like during big events and stuff, during like Laguna Seca, during, Car Week down there in Pebble Beach, people want to rent cars. There's sometimes events down there, during NASCAR. Like, so there's actually guys who who move their sports cars around the country. This is a lot more work. You have to really be in this, but they make a lot of money where they travel from event to event because people want to rent cars out. And that's another little hustle that you do in Atlanta. Atlanta's a huge one, but fuck you in Atlanta, dude. Now I can't say this, but Fresh can. But I can't say it. But I'll put it in terms as a Mexican who I could say about Mexicans, but I wouldn't be I don't even want to rent my cars out to those fucking dirty ass beaners.
Just be
or like that's, I mean, I just, I'm joking around, but like that's basically what he's saying. But like you have to know the car markets and stuff like that. And regardless of now, you also know if someone's renting your car, they're gonna be busting it out and stuff like that. So you have to have insurance to take care of it all and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Atlanta, if you want to hunt down your cars. Exactly.
Yeah, people will steal your cars too and stuff like that.
If you look on Facebook Marketplace, you can see a bunch of stolen cars from the GA area of literally like a Ferrari for like $10K. And then it just says on the description, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, people wreck cars and stuff like that. And then mostly and for you don't know if you never rented like a sports car or like because we usually, when I go down to Miami, we usually rent a car or something like that, right? Depending on, I mean, either depends if you're going to be driving a lot of people around or just having fun like that, you get an SUV. They're really not that expensive and stuff. But if you like, sometimes you want to drive a Ferrari or this or this, we hit Fresh Up or we do other stuff like that. And there's like unless the owner's dumb, most of these cars have like secret apps in them where they know your location all the time. They know how fast you go, and that sort of stuff.
Upwards to the RPMs and how long you shift and all this other shit.
Yeah.